been a pretty tough couple of weeks weather-wise, and today was no exception. We've had plenty of clouds out there today and a couple of snow flurries, and temperatures really struggled once again. Just not a very good-looking day, and unfortunately, it's going to take until Sunday before we see appreciable amounts of sunshine. But it was a whole different story 3 years ago on today's date. We set a record high in 2018 on today's date. Doesn't that sound nice? 64 degrees, and actually, that was in 2018. The year before, in 2017, we hit 63 degrees, and the year before that, in 2016, it was in the 50s. So we've had some very warm February 19th of late, but that was not the case out there today. All right, under these clouds, we've had a couple of flurries that have popped up over the last handful of hours, and even though the ice coverage has dramatically increased on the Great Lakes over the last couple of weeks, you can still get lake effect enhanced, and the lakes can still give kind of a kick to these snow showers as they form. Even though the lake may be primarily ice covered at this point, Lake Erie that is, there's still some open water on the eastern end of the lake, and even with the ice coverage, you can still get a little evaporation and you can still get some lake effect. So as we head through the night tonight, yeah, some flurries will come and go. Now, there might be a half an inch to an inch worth of snow, maybe in some communities, especially in Mercer County, but that'll be the exception. Most of us will just see some flurries, and the big story tonight is the cold. We drop down to 10 overnight tonight, and so a frigid start to Saturday, and unfortunately it's not going to warm up a whole lot under a thick blanket of clouds most of the day. Maybe the clouds try to thin some in the afternoon. Once again, way below the average for the start of the weekend, 23. Now, maybe this will be the coldest day for the rest of the winter season. A pattern change is coming. We've got to get through one more frigid night Saturday night into Sunday morning. We'll be down in the single digits. Then clouds will increase on Sunday, but the temperature will increase nicely Sunday. We'll get above freezing for the first time in over 2 weeks. Now, that being said, by late Sunday night and early Monday morning, I think there will be some wet snow. This won't add up to much, but primarily wet roads the way it looks right now for Monday morning's commute, even though there is the possibility that we see a slushy inch or two worth of snow. Again, this is late Sunday night and first thing on Monday morning. All right, the Climate Prediction Center, part of the National Weather Service, put out their initial March outlook yesterday, and the early word on March is odds are favoring a warmer than average month. After a much colder February, the polar vortex disruption is ancient history at this point, and we should get back into kind of the same pattern we were in December and January. We kind of skated through the first 2 months of winter, and March should be fairly similar with a lack of harsh cold. Also, it looks like a wetter than average month of March. We had 0 snow last March. I don't think that'll be the case this year. So again, inch or two of slushy wet snow Sunday night, Monday morning, but let's focus on midweek. Not only will Wednesday be mild, I think it'll be dry.